Boker Tov, everyone. Chazaku Baruch again. So we are continuing in Shir HaShirim, Perek Dalet Pasuk Hey. Shenesha Dahayich Ishna Ofarim Teomet Tzevi Aharon Bashoshanim. Shlomo Melech in this Perek, we saw from the beginning, explains all the different body parts of a woman in order to show the beauty. We spoke about the teeth and the eyes. So here, Shenesha Dahayich, the two breasts, are like Shnei Ofarim, are like two young babies of a tzvi. Teomeh is teomim is twins. Tzevia is of a tzvi, of a deer. We'll see what this means. Haroim bashoshanim, which are shepherds among the flowers. So the general explanation is that this is talking about Moshe and Aharon. Moshe and Aharon, they were in a way like twins, as the Torah tells us who Moshe and Aharon and who Aharon and Moshe. Sometimes when they talk about Moshe and Aharon together, the Torah puts Moshe first, sometimes puts Aharon first, to show us that they were equal. Moshe represents Torah. Aharon, he was known for bringing shalom between people, midot tovot. And these are the two things, like teomim, like twins, that we should try to strive for, Torah together with midot tovot. Rashi over here tells us that the reason why the pasuk says a tzvi, because a deer in general always has twins. That's what he says. Now he does say a beautiful explanation. The bulk of the shiur is going to be this explanation. Is the Shnei Shadayich connect to the two tablets, the Aseret HaDibrot, the 10 Commandments, which is on two tablets. And they're te'omim, they're twins, because the first out of the 5 connect to number 6, 1 and 6, 2 and 7, 3 and 8, 4 and 9, and 5 and 10. There's a connection between each one. And he goes as follows. That the first is Anochi, I am Hashem your God, and that connects to number 6 on the parallel to it, which is Lo Tirtzach, don't kill. The connection between the two is if a person kills, then you're totally, that's something that's totally against God, and you're also, as a man is created with Tselem Elokim, man is built with the image of God. It's like you killed God, so to speak. The second, Lo Yeh Lecha, you're not allowed to have other gods. And number 7 is Lo Tin'af, you're not allowed to commit adultery. So too, there's a pasuk that compares a zonah to avodah zarah, and the connection is that if a lady cheats or if a man cheats, then in a way it's like a person cheats and goes with a different god. Lo yeh lecha Elohim acherim, don't have other gods, you're cheating on Hashem. So too, when a man cheats, chas v'shalom, or if a woman cheats, chas v'shalom. The third is Lo tisah Shem Hashem, you're not allowed to swear falsely. And the third on the other tablet is do not steal. Because when a person steals, he's eventually going to lie as well and testify falsely. The next is Shabbat, and don't testify falsely. That when a person violates Shabbat, he's testifying as if God didn't create the world. The last is honoring your parents, and Lo Tachmod is not being jealous. What happens is that when a person is jealous and wants other things, then at the same time, so he says like this: when a person wants other things, your son will respect other people. Jealousy is I want things that other people have, so that connects to kabed that you won't. That you, if that's the type of person that you are, your child will want other things also. That's his connection to the two. An interesting connection. So Rashi tells us that the Shnei Shadayich compared to the Aseret Dibrot and the Teomim, the inyan of them being twins, connect to number 1 and 6, 2 and 7, etc. Sefer Okech has two beautiful explanations. The first is Shnei Shadayich is the gematria Elohem Moshe ve'Aharon. Is the numerical value of Moshe and Aharon. In addition, he says, in this pasuk we see Shoshanim, which is the flowers. Many times in Shir HaShirim it's mentioned the word the flower, right? Keshoshana ben achochim ken rayati ben habanon. Many pesukim Shoshana. There's 8 pesukim that's mentioned Shoshana. Now the word, if a person has a family member, Shoshana, you can tell them this. Shoshana is the root word of flower, of rose. Shoshanim is roses. Shoshana can be broken up into two words. Shin Vav, Sho. Shana is years. Shin Vav is 306 years. And there's 8 times mentioned in Shir Hashirim. 306 times 8 is 2,448. That's the year from the creation of the world that we received the Torah. We received the rose from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So Shoshana, 8 times in Shir Hashirim. Shoshana. Add up those shos, those 306 years, 2,448. Very interesting from the Sefer Rokeach. End off with the Sefer Hagra, the Pirush Hagra. He says the Shnei Shalech is referring to Moshe and Aharon. That Moshe was like the Melech, like the king. He was like the leader, and Aharon was the Kohen Gadol. Moshe, a king, represents Olam Hazeh, and the Kohen Gadol, who does the service in the Bet HaMikdash, which is spiritual service, represents spiritual things, which is Olam Haba. And the two of them worked in tandem to help people by Olam Hazeh get to Olam Haba in the proper way. Teomet Seviaz, he explains, who Moshe and Aharon, they're together, Moshe and Aharon are equal. Haroim Bashoshanim is, he explains that a Shoshana is very soft. Even though it's among thorns, etc., it's very soft. And so to the way that they taught, Moshe and Aharon was with softness, was with love, was with connection. Maybe that's why the rose is the symbol of love, so to speak. So the connection of softness between the two. So this beautiful explanation on this beautiful pasuk. We'll continue, of course, next week, Be'ezrat Hashem, with more in Sefer Shir Hashirim. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'Amen. Chazak Baruch everyone, and Shabbat Shalom.